This is the Town of Barnstable Waterways Committee meeting for Tuesday, June 27th. Present members are Greg Egan, Todd Willantis, and we have Peter Cross and myself, Paul Everson. Also with the Town of Barnstable is the Harbor Master, Brian Taylor, and Staff Assistant, Alicia Lozon. Before we get going, I just have to note that tonight's meeting is being recorded and broadcast on Channel 18 and in accordance with Mass General Law 30A, Section 20. I must inquire whether anyone is taping this meeting, and if they are, please make their presence known. Hearing none, we will move to first order of business, which is we will act on the minutes from May 23rd, 2023. Has everybody had a chance to review those?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, great. I'll entertain a motion.
I move we accept them as written.
I'll second.
Okay, Peter and Todd, thank you very much. Now, the next item of business, the notice of intent. At this time, I'm going to recuse myself from.
Mr. Chairman, we need to vote on those minutes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. All in favor on the minutes?
All right,
Aye.
Okay. That's unanimous. The next item is the notice of intent. John A. and Colleen J. Boselli at 183 Bay Street in Osterville. Applicants propose to permit and maintain the expansion of an existing float. Previous approved pier, ramp, and float and extend 40 feet from the mean low water, which will not change with the proposed float. Proposed float is 200 square feet in area, and the vessel is a 28-foot regulator. Draft is 35 inches. As I started to say, I need to recuse myself on this matter. There's a working relationship between myself and the applicant. So I will stand off on this one and then have Peter handle this.
okay. Here we go. Is there anybody here representing the applicants?
Yeah, you ready for me? Chuck Rowland, Sullivan Engineering.
Let it roll, Chuck.
So Chuck Rowland, Sullivan Engineering Consulting. I'm representing the Bosellis today. And I'll share my screen. It'll pop up. So let me know when this pops up on everyone's screen.
There it is.
Great. So we have an existing boardwalk, pier, ramp, and this 8 by 16 foot float. And we are proposing to replace the existing 8 by 16 foot float with a 8 by 25 foot float. And so our proposal is this 9-foot expansion right here over my cursor, which you guys can see, correct?
Yes, I can see it.
So this area, we are with the expanded float, it's perpendicular to shore, so it's not going any further out. And in this area, it's also perpendicular to the marked channel, so it's not getting any closer to the channel. So this line right here is the required 35-foot setback of the channel. This is actually the edge of the channel. And so we're not getting any closer as it's shown, but we are roughly 90 feet from the channel as it is.
Chuck, is this the same boat that was there last year?
I don't monitor these. I couldn't tell you what's there from year to year. I think that right now there's a condition in the existing order that you're allowed to have something like a 23-foot boat. And I really don't believe the beam on the 28-foot regulator is any wider. But we're mainly concerned with the float, not so much the boat.
Okay.
With that, I'm happy to answer any questions. We have a mooring that's over 60 feet away. That's the offset mark. So it's like close to over 80 feet away. And then we have one here, which is 20 further feet. And so that would put it at like over 80 feet away, the mooring to the north. So, I mean, I think that we're pretty far clear of any navigational hazards as it concerns to the channel.
Chuck, could you scale out, please, so we could just get a sort of a better perspective? Maybe it's my screen and it is scaled out, but I'm just seeing it.
So we thought it was a fairly minor project, so we only provided the this like small plan for the detail. We actually they're both small, but they're this is kind of the overall one that shows the entire parcel. So this is the one to the north, and we've been to you with a pier there historically, this pier. So we have Bay Street in Osterville, 183, and then there's a path to the water, and then this is the pier. So in all reality, the expansion is just very small right there.
So is the expansion to the north in general?
It's like northwest, yep.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions for Chuck? Okay, we'll entertain a motion one way or the other for this, please.
Peter, do we want to check in with the harbor master?
Well, the harbor master's about to speak. I can see it on his face.
Good evening, Brian Taylor, Harbor Master. So I can give you an overview with Google Earth if you'd like, Mr. Egan.
If it was easy, sure.
Yeah,
You want me to stop sharing and you can do it?
yeah, I think I can take over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Can you see my screen?
I can, yep.
So this should be the overview. If you back out, you can see the parcel in the existing pier on location with the float. At this time, I don't have any concerns. If they were going out deeper into the water, I would, but since they're just replacing the float within a larger float, I don't have any concerns at this time.
Okay, anybody else? Todd?
No, if the harbor master is good with it, it seems like it's out of the way and we go by there quite a bit.
Yeah.
Just looking at it the other day, I can't see the harm in it.
Greg, do you want to weigh in?
No, thank you for the perspective there. No, I have no problems with it myself either.
I have no problems with it either, so I guess that's an approval then.
Great. Have a good night. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you.
Brian,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you for providing that aerial view. It's very helpful.
Okay, thank you, Peter. Going back to our notices of intent, number 2, Christian Camp Meeting Association at 160 Elizabeth Drive in Centerville. Map 226, plot 137, applicant proposes to replace the existing 5 by 16 foot wood dock with an aluminum dock and cedar plank decking. Proposed dock will be reduced to, and what I can see here, it doesn't say how many feet wide to maintain the existing length of 16 feet. Wood stairway will be replaced by the same footprint with non-CCA lumber or PVC material. Project was revised on May 23rd, 2023. Do we have anybody to speak to this one?
I
Yeah.
don't believe we have an engineer present, Mr. Everson.
Okay, thank you. My only question is, it looks like a little bit of an omission there. It's going to be reduced to, I don't know how many feet wide. It doesn't really say on this. Existing is 5 feet by 16. And it says to reduce to unknown feet wide to maintain the existing length of 16 feet. So I assume it's going to be 5. It looks like a in-kind replacement, just I think a little clerical error there.
Well, it's certainly not going to stick out into any channels.
Yeah, exactly. Being its location and not a worry to navigation. Do we have this plotted here? Is it that the one we see there?
Yes, sir. Although I do not see the dock. I believe it's seasonal.
Okay. Okay, any concerns from the Harbor Master Department?
No concerns at this time.
Okay, thank you. Any concerns from any of the members?
Fine with me.
Okay, so.
I don't have any concerns. I would just love to see the clarity on what it's reduced to, just for the record.
Yeah, I can make sure to email the Waterways Committee with that information tomorrow if you'd like. I just don't have it present on me right now.
Okay, so we're looking at it probably no larger than 5 feet wide. It says to, maintain the 16. So I think we would approve that, or I'll chime in and just say approve that, my approval, as long as we have that understanding, it's no greater than the 5 feet by 16 existing. And going around the horn here. So Peter, you're good with that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Greg
Yes, in favor.
and Todd?
I am in favor as well.
Okay, and myself too. Thank you very much. We have no mooring appeals, which this time of year, surprising. Old business, I think we're going to be keeping this on, the mooring regulation and the marina fees. Again, Harbor Master Taylor and staff are involved in a exercise tonight, so I don't believe, unless Harbor Master Taylor, you want to go into anything about that.
No, like I said before, you will see new marina fees here in the future presented to the Waterways Committee. We can have a discussion on that and invite the different slip holders in the 4 different marinas to attend multiple meetings to talk about the slip fees. Other than that, I believe we set a date for the marina regulations workshop in September.
Right. And I know you're pressed for time, so do you want to jump ahead? We'll incorporate the Harbor Master report while we have you.
Thank you. So, yep, busy time of year. We're rolling into the 4th of July, increasing staff. We will have staff out there. With the 4th of July falling on a Tuesday, I thought it was best that we basically have staff out there for the next 7 days straight. So from June 30th through the 6th, we're going to do daily patrols in multiple areas throughout Barnstable, increasing patrols closer to the 4th of July. 4th of July, we should have staff out there from 8 in the morning to midnight. Just be advised that we are conducting vessel safety checks at multiple boat ramps. Educational basis, trying to assist the recreational boaters with friendly vessel safety checks. And it's a busy time of year. We've received multiple calls just today, so we'll be out there and about. If you have any questions and you're underway and you need help from our staff, just let me know.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. No new business correspondence. Town managers hearing for the transfer of aquaculture grant of James Bright, 227 Bums River Road, Osterville, to Jack Bacagalupo. Sorry if I butchered that one. 747 Cedar Street in West Barnstable. Public hearing via Zoom will be held on July the 5th at 1:30. That is what we have for an agenda, short agenda tonight. Any of the members have anything else they would like to bring up? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great 4th of July, and thanks for a nice, quick meeting. And like I say, the season's upon us.